Now I got a couple of words. Now, folks, his was quite interesting when you begin to talk about politics. You begin to talk about certain things that are said, that are made, that are quite interesting. And that is, this statement here was released yesterday by the Education Secretary, Betsy DeVos, following the listening session with the HBCU leaders. Shelley, if we could give me 1 second. I want to pull this up, folks, because I saw it last night, and then I heard about it last night, and then I decided to find it this morning and talk about being quite confused by what it says, and so having some issues here with my iPad. So I'm just going to go ahead and read it. Here's what's interesting. This is what the Education Secretary, okay, now we have it right here. This is what she said. A key priority for this administration is to help develop opportunities for communities that are often the most underserved, rather than focus solely on funding. Shelley, go to my iPad, please. We must be willing to make the tangible structural reforms that will allow students to reach their full potential. Historically Black colleges and universities have done this since their founding. They started from the fact that there were too many students in America who did not have equal access to education. They saw that the system wasn't working, that there was an absence of opportunity, so they took it upon themselves to provide the solution. HBCUs are real pioneers when it comes to school choice. They're living proof that when more options are provided to students, they are afforded greater access and greater quality. Their success has shown that more options help students flourish. Okay, here's my fundamental problem with that, okay? I get the cute wording in terms of did not have equal access to education. But if you're the education secretary, can you please have a proper education about HBCUs in this country? The fact of the matter is, America segregated. America refused to allow black folks to attend school. Plessy versus Ferguson, 1896, said separate but equal. That was the law. Black colleges were created because black kids could not go to white schools because of their race. It simply wasn't a lack of access. It was white supremacy. It was segregation. And we saw that upheld. Ever heard of Heman Sweat? He was a brother in Texas who sued the University of Texas because he wanted to apply to the law school. The law in Texas, Secretary DeVos, said that no black student could attend any law school in that state. Go across the country, even when black folks did go to certain schools, like Benjamin Davis when he went to West Point, they didn't talk to him for the entire year. Why? Because he was black. Please don't dare, as a school choice supporter, try to set up HBCUs as a matter of school choice. I support school choice. I support charter schools. But HBCUs were not created because of school choice. Black folks didn't necessarily want the choice to have to create just black institutions. Black parents wanted their kids to go to any school in this country. So if you're the Secretary of Education, at least make an attempt to be factually correct. Don't issue a statement that's a lie. We don't do alternative facts on this show. This administration must not do alternative facts. So I suggest you put out a new statement. It actually says the truth about why America created historically black colleges and universities, because we had historically white colleges and universities. And that's why. What you also should do, Secretary DeVos, is release a statement questioning why HBCUs have been improperly funded by various states. I can tell you in Louisiana, HBCUs not fully funded. In Texas, not fully funded. In fact, Secretary DeVos, there's a lawsuit going on right now in Maryland where the HBCUs had to sue the state of Maryland to get equal funding. Alvin Chandler's was a lawyer in Mississippi where they sued Mississippi when it came to equal funding. North Carolina HBCUs have not seen equal funding. So please, if you're going to be the top education official in the country, at least pick up a history book when it comes to historically black colleges and universities in America. It was white supremacy. It was racism. It was discrimination. It was segregation. It was the law of the land. Those are real facts, not alternative facts. A peaceful protest turned deadly. 37-year-old black man was shot and killed by Baton Rouge police. His hands are in the air and you still get shot by the cops.
Oh my God, please don't tell me he's dead.
We're not going to let hate define us.
Race is a big part of this.
If truly all lives matter, then all lives need to matter equally.
What we require is action. What we require is accountability. We understand that black lives do matter, and we will keep focused on this issue.
NewsOne Now, every weekday morning at 7 on TV1.